And we're live, and it is Agile Ventures EuroScrum. Pete and Sam in the house. Let's go to the old screen share. You got something there for me?
Yeah, this is right.
Ah, thanks. Okay. Oh, and Monosem is here as well. Hey, Monosem. Good to have you with us. All right. Let's do a quick people-focused hangout here. We've got Pete is here. Pete, how are things with you?
I'm good. Nothing much to report over the weekend.
Something over the weekend? Sorry.
I said nothing to report.
Okay. Right. Anything blocking you? Any plans?
Plans really need to get moving on Cordelia. What I want to do is work on the mission statement a little bit and do some copywriting for that.
Right.
And obviously continuing to understand Angular so we can put workshops together.
Good show.
There seems to be a gap between where the code school getting to grips with Angular course, shaping up with Angular left off, and where Brian has taken us to using services and factories and things. I don't know.
All right.
So that's the gap in my knowledge at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I noticed actually that the new version of the members list is being pushed out. I think, is it now? I don't know. Just me, the bio now looks a bit ragged. Before they were, maybe it's and now the projects and the skills look, I don't know, they were kind of more like buttons before, and now they're sort of a bit of random text. Anyway, I guess we'll have a website one feedback meeting tomorrow. Modesem, how are things with you?
Well, I'm planning to work some more today, and we've already made 2 pull requests. I'm still not sure how are we gonna handle like accepting the pull requests, merging them to main. And I'm hoping somebody will pair with me after this session to continue working on one of the stories.
Great. Yeah. Get a bio in here on your Agile Ventures page. Do you know how to do that?
I think it's like a wiki.
If you click on the edit button, if you go to your account.
Yeah, I saw that once. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So do.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Since I've got myself up, I'll just say me. Over the weekend, it was pushing out the new Homework 4, which we've managed to make the. This is the BDD cycle. We've managed to make that get up to 2.18. I'm still a little concerned about whether we've got some reports of people having trouble with the the new version of the grader. I'm still not completely clear if the homework is actually completable. I don't know. Some people have got some issues here, but yeah, I think it's starting to sound like they were not issues with the grader, but issues with the people's setup. So yeah, but we still got one outstanding error there. Anyway, at least some people seem to be making some progress on it. So I still need to check that that will work properly. Was I on here for the? Oh, Agile Ventures. Okay, and then I'm at Makers pairing all day today, and then tomorrow it'll be auto graders and local support, this, that, and the other. I see we've had a few more people join us. We've got Dave is here. Dave, let me know if you want to jump into the session report. We've got David. We'll start with David. David, great to see you at last. How are things?
David. There we go. Sorry, I had my microphone muted.
No worries. So we've got Dave and David. Dave, I don't know. Are you in the Agile Ventures? I think you may not be in our listening here. We're doing a people-focused Scrum where we sort of jump around and people report back on what they've been doing for Agile Ventures. But I know you're kind of only peripherally involved, so perhaps I shouldn't put you on the spot.
No, that's fine. I haven't really done a whole lot yet with Agile Ventures. I'm kind of more or less just lurking about at this particular point in time.
Sure. Well, and lurking is absolutely encouraged and lovely. Although that looks like we're losing on this page. We lose the ability to see the yeah. That's not so good. No, no, it was just anyway. But yeah, do at least sign up so you get your profile in the list of members.
I think the supporters section moves to the bottom in the responsive mode.
Okay. But is David? Are you able to? That's David talking. Are you able to unmic and say hello? If not, maybe we'll move over to.
Yes, I'm unmiked again.
Hello, David. David, great to see you after. Yes, you've been doing sterling work with the EuroScrums. How have they been going?
Oh, we've had a couple of active ones, but 9 out of 10, or 8 out of 10 of them over the last couple of weeks have been empty. But I'm glad to keep running them and open them up.
Excellent.
And I was late starting one of them too.
Yeah.
But hoping to keep a more normal schedule this week.
Excellent. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just starting to have people from the 169 course, kind of get involved and so on. So, yeah, if you can keep them running, that would be fantastic. Yeah, anything to report?
No, no blocks. Kind of interested in what you said about that homework. I certainly have not looked at it yet.
Yeah.
I might be quite keen to spend a bit of time.
Yeah, and it would be great to see
on it.
If people can just double check that they can submit it and get full marks. That would be very useful. I'll probably be doing something similar tomorrow. David, I'd love to be looking through the if you're in a EuroScrum tomorrow or Thursday, I would love to be looking at the local support stuff with you for the feature flags and so on.
Great. I want to try and make myself available tomorrow. I hope that will work. I certainly think it will right at the moment.
Yeah, good show. All right. Yeah. Anything blocking you, or any particular plans today?
Well, in terms of no, I'm just looking to see what other pairing opportunities people post.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'm going to try and do some learning and bits and pieces.
Good show. Sound pretty? How are things with you?
I haven't really done anything over the weekend. I plan to appear on Ostra after this Scrum with MotorSem, and then I was thinking of just trying to fix the users page, which has been totally destroyed. Not exactly destroyed, but it's not really looking.
Yeah, I was just commenting on that at the start of the meeting. Okay, so you'll be pairing on website 1 today. I think the audio is coming and going from Sound Pretty. Well, let's just check in with Yarrow. How are you doing, Yarrow?
I'm doing great, as always. Thanks very much.
Excellent. Well, you live in a great place, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's right. Anything blocking you? Any plans?
Nothing at all. I got back into the flow, into the production flow. I started writing some specs on the authentication. I started adding some more extensive specs on the authentication. The capabilities of website 1, because after upgrading to Ruby 2.1 and Rails 4.1, I got a few bugs when signing in with GitHub and Google+. So that's been going great. Also, I have a question. I was wondering, have we ever considered having like a forum or discuss-like thing on Agile Ventures, so we can discuss articles, for example?
Yeah, I think it's been discussed. I think we could have that in the future. I think there's the idea to have sort of comments on the article section. Personally, I would say that I think I would shy away from that and say that the key focus should be on. I mean, we've got a number of the things in place that make joining these scrums easier, but I think there's still a way to go. I would say that, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could argue, that having a great commenting stuff on the, or whatever on the articles could lead to a lot of stuff. I think that it feels to me that key progress in terms of developing Agile Ventures is all about getting more and more people into the scrums and the sort of the pair scheduling stuff. But of course, everybody's free to work on what they happen to work on. In particular, though, I mentioned there's this guy John Engelbert who's just coming off the 169 course, who's got a lot of ideas about scheduling pairing sessions and so on. So kind of. Anyway, but yeah.
The reason I'm asking actually is exactly the same. I was thinking about the way to promote Agile Ventures further, to get more members and to make them stay, and basically to get average pairing time higher. Sure. I was thinking of some ideas. I wanted I put them down into writing. I wanted to put, like that document for discussion, and then I was thinking, okay, but how are we going to discuss it? Maybe we should have at least some very, very simple, whatever forum functionality, at least so people can drop comments, below the articles, so we can discuss the ideas.
I mean, we certainly could in principle. I think that the thing that I would that concerns me is that every time we add new functionality to the Agile Ventures site, that's more functionality that we have to maintain. It's more, resources that we need to consume. And so, since we have Slack as a discussion forum, there's, also, the pivotal for each individual project. I mean, it feels like for the people who are kind of involved, at least from where I'm coming from, it feels like there's a lot of places already to discuss these things. But at the same time, I think there's certainly, I think we've already got, a feature in, if we go and look at the pivotal for website 1, I think there's a story in there for, damn, is it going to sign in?
I was looking last night. I didn't.
Oh, and you couldn't find it.
No, I couldn't really find. And I was kind of surprised.
Well, I think it's there. I mean, I know it's something that Thomas, I think, was keen on having. What do we call them? This is auto graders, projects, website 1. If we search for.
I mean, the only reason I was thinking adding this functionality to Agile Ventures, I mean, the only reason is so that have that discussion connected to an article. Because with Slack, okay, you can search, but it's not always it's not in one place. Like you go to the article and you see all the discussion about these ideas in the article in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one way to go is to create new Slack rooms that then would be specific to the discussion that you want to talk about.
All right.
But anyway, look. But check it out. Look, I found this is the link to the, this is the link for add comments to project document article events.
Also, Sam, I noticed that you're using Stack Exchange on EDX or somehow.
Yeah, for the 169 course. Yeah.
Is that working out well? Like having discussions there?
So. I have mixed feelings about it. I guess I probably don't have time to get into discussing it right now, since I've got to get back to the Maker students. But I think that's. I'll just ask: is anybody? I mean, just in summary, what I'll say is, I mean, I think there is. We've got this, development. We've got a thing here. What is it? A feature about adding, comments. Like, it's got some things. So I think within website 1, this discussion about whether it's having whether we could add comments or discuss or whatever to. I mean, I think, I quite like Discuss if you can get it to work.
Me too.
It could be added, but I would say, at least in terms of me ordering these things in terms of priority, it's like getting people actually into these sessions where we can discuss things in real time is the kind of critical thing. But we can all work on whatever we fancy. But does anybody else have any critical items that they're stuck on, or can we wrap up this Scrum for the moment? I mean, in terms of the recorded part of it. Sounds like we can. I guess I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go back to the Maker students. But yeah, you guys have fun pairing, and feel free to carry on discussing with Yarrow. I mean, I kind of didn't let other people jump in there, but Yarrow, do have a chat with the others about whether some other people might say that that's a burdeningly important issue. And maybe that's what we need, is we need a very active discussion going on within the Agile Ventures site itself that would then power and encourage more people to then jump into the Scrums. Who knows? Anyway, I better run. Bye for now, guys.